Hey everyone, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Today with another build with the brand new 1.1 update, and also with one of the early Cretaceous DLC pack, whatever thingy, dinosaurs. Dang, all these names. Yeah, we are going to build a mountain lagoon here for the Kronosaurus, while we have to deal with a storm that should not have been there, because the menu clearly indicated that there was no storms when I actually made this park, but then again there was, and I disabled it and the storm decided to yet turn on. I don't know what exactly happened. Whatever. We shall not let ourselves distract by the storm. Let's actually quickly talk about what we are going to build today. So this build is just a little one-off build in Yosemite. This was mainly due to two reasons. First of all, I wanted to make a dedicated lagoon build here for the Kronosaurus, just checking out this new animal in particular. And also I wanted to test some of the new buildings around side here. Alongside, and that's the other main reason, I wanted to see how exactly the map Yosemite works, because I am planning a bigger build for Yosemite in the future, and I just wanted to check out how the map is. And so far I can say I like the map quite a bit. It really adds a beautiful landscape to the mountain maps we have already. We do actually have quite a lot of mountain maps. Honestly, if you ask me, with the next update and so on, I wouldn't be too mad about getting more like beach vibe maps. I'm specifically talking about tropical beaches. I'm not speaking about like the islands we have, because there is a big difference between the islands that, you know, technically it's Hawaiian islands, but they, you know, if we stay with the canon, it's near Costa Rica, which is like, you know, at least somewhat the same ocean, but it's not the same island. So I would really love to have a bit more of a tropical vibe that is really going more into the like, I don't know, like Dominican Republic kind of style, you know. This is Haiti, you know, a bit more into this really tropical. That would be pretty dang cool. But let's get back from the tropical vibes, back to the mountainside here, to Yosemite Valley. And alongside this build with the lagoon, I also wanted to put like a little bit of a tour in here that goes above and beyond, in particular, with a small raised area, as you can see over here, forming a little mountain, and also having a bit of a pit here on the side. It's really trying to maximize what we can do with the lagoons at this point, and yeah, honestly, I would have wished to have even more possibilities to build that. It's a little bit of a pity that we still haven't really gotten anything in terms of customization of the lagoons. The only thing we can do is like go for some weird shapes, and then try the most with like going higher and lower with the terrains. That is all we can do. Now I think that this is kind of a cool build anyways, because we have this raised area, as you can see over here with the tour. And then I figured, that's so weird, I would have actually sworn that you could have made a cross with the track, but you can't. It's like you can cross paths, you can cross fences, you can go wherever you want, but you can't cross the track itself. That is weird. I thought you could. That would be a really good quality of life update, to be honest, because that is something I'm severely missing, not gonna lie. This is something really that needs to be done in the future, so we can make some more, intricate tours and stuff. But yeah, so I think one more topic I want to talk about is give you a little bit of a review, I guess, of this DLC, because yesterday I've built with the herbivores and the aviary, and today we built the Kronosaurus, and we have also tested all the new buildings that came with the 1.1 free update. Now, I gotta say though, Jurassic World Evolution 1 is a game that I have played at the beginning quite a bit. I have some 30 hours or so at the beginning of Jurassic World Evolution 1, and then it was for me like an in and out little thing. And the main reason for that was that the updates for me were not substantial enough to bring me as a creative player back into the game. There were many reasons for that. You know, the tropical theme of Hawaii just kind of, or like the Hawaiian theme with the islands, kind of has worn out pretty quickly on me. And then obviously always the same maps, always the same dinosaurs and stuff like that, just kind of really made me bored a little bit at the beginning. Even though I loved how the dinosaurs look and so on and so forth, it didn't really spark the inspiration with it that I needed. This is completely different in the second installment. I know there is a lot that still needs to be done, and in particular the lack of single trees for whatever reason is driving me insane. But everything else about this is so much more enjoyable with all the different maps we have now, with all the different eras, I would always already say, because I think no one really talked about that, but the build style of the Fish and Wildlife department almost acts like a new era, if you ask me. So we have the Jurassic Park era, which is a very much concrete, thatch, and wood mixture. Then we have the Jurassic World area, which is a lot with like also concrete, but then using a lot more patterns and you know, iron and these kind of things, like as you can see over here, and panels and so on and so forth, like very much pretty super modern and expensive. And now we have the Fish and Wildlife Association that uses a bit more functional things, like really focused on the functionality side of things, having tents and so on and so forth. And I think this really gives you the mixture that you need to have a bit more going on. And especially the 1.1 update now showed me that Frontier is willing to give us a good quality of life improvement with each update. If they continue doing that, I'm super impressed, and I think this game can actually deliver on where it has to go. And deliver on where it has to go is actually my point here. I have to go because that was the doorbell, and that means it's time for me to end this voiceover, but we are nearly at the end anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this voiceover so far, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, including the real-time part. I talk to you in a couple of seconds. Et voila, everyone! Here we are in the real-time part. Boy, this has been a crazy week. So I've been very happy to sit down for this build in particular, to just chill, relax, do something completely off the normal parks and stuff, you know, to just do something new with the new pieces, with the new animals, and yeah, just try myself on a very different biome this time, which is the Yosemite Valley one. And oh boy, this looks so cool. I mean, just the chance that we have to build in here is pretty dang good. Actually, I should say that this is pretty reminiscent of the real one. We have the half dome, fake half dome here, and we also have the fake El Capitan. Somewhere I spotted it. I think it should be that one. I'm still a bit confused why they did it that way and why they didn't actually do the real one. I'm not quite sure if this is somewhat copyrighted, but I mean, it's like, it's a big rock. Why would it be copyrighted? I don't know. But it would have been funny to have the actual one in here. Anyways, that's like a little bit of Yosemite Valley trivia. You know that I have my big, overall biggest project ever on my channel is Yosemite Valley in Planet Zoo. This is why I know my trivia from Planet Zoo and obviously also from Yosemite. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for this beautiful build. I think it is beautiful. I think it's really cool. It definitely translates over what I wanted to achieve with it. So having this sunken down facility area, which is just the arrival point, the entrance to the right, which for whatever reason people do not actually use. I don't know if that's not open or what exactly is the problem. I like the differences in height here, so just to have these different layers. I think it's always very important that you guys try to make sure to use actually every height you can use. I mean, the game doesn't really offer too many different height versions, so lowering and raising is not really crazy, but it at least adds a little bit, as you can see, of difference over here. Oh my god, they're slipping down there a little bit. I should have flattened that a bit better. And then obviously we have this beautiful looking guest area, I should say. It's not like all too big. It's like imagine this being like a nature reserve where you can actually go to and have this one lagoon. There's not really more than that. And we obviously also have the Kronosaurus in here, and I mean, we all want to see the animal, right? Shall we just have a little looky look here? Oh my god, I need to go back, so there you go. And I want to hide the statistics so we can see that one. Oh my god, this one looks funky. I haven't seen this pattern before, but that one looks pretty funky. With the yellowish tint here, and then with the yellow around the eye. I don't know, it looks almost googly. That is funny. How does the other one look though? Oh yeah, that's more like it. That's more like the pattern I was looking for. A bit brownish though. This is really for the mountain. It's pretty distinct, right? This pattern is pretty distinct. It just has a good contrast, and yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure if that's my favorite, but I think I checked the other ones as well, but I didn't want to put like all the Kronosaurus in here. But I think I like this quite. I like this little bump here on the tail as well. Pretty decent model. It's a really decent model, and definitely more on the realism side of things. And yeah, that's a pretty dang cool addition to the game. And that's about it. Shall we actually, before we end, we should definitely do something. We should go into the sandbox settings and say don't starve or blah blah blah. Yeah, herbivores only. This is definitely not a herbivore. So do your magic and go grab some fishy, because we have to see that one before we leave. Let's see if they do this. I mean, actually, this looks also pretty cool from above. I wish so dramatically to be able to theme these freaking, lagoons finally. I'm like, please give me the ability to at least put some rocks in or something. This is just such a humongous bottom of water. Like, it's just one big volume of water. And why can I not make it look different? I just want to. I mean, why? Anyways, I'm just going to quickly cut away so you guys see the animation. Alright, let's have a look. There you go. Thank you so much for finally doing that one. Man, this one has to fight a lot more with the shark than the other ones. Yum yum yum, snacky snack. The little sharky shark. So apparently they weren't really onto doing something here, because I had some fish feeders in here as well. That was my mistake, why it took so long. But yeah, apparently I just deleted the fish feeder, and now they have to go for the shark. This is as easy as it can be. Now let's have a little final look here at the area, which I think looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's not much more to say. I really think it's looking good. I really think this deserves a good spot in my... Oh my god, look at that. This is there. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at the Kronosaurus jumping off the water there. Is it the same one just grabbing itself another sharky shark? I mean, obviously, that's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? You're gonna have a good close look here. Oh my god, look at how the teeth are just going to be put in there. Love it. I love it. Okay, let's go. I wish we can have a bit more time control. Like, this in slow motion would be so good. But no, it's not. Can we just pause the game and then... I want to see the chewing animation again. Where is it? There you go. There you go. Oh my god. The blending effect is just ridiculous. There you go. It just has the wonderful piece of big shark meat in its mouth. Can we just see the texture a bit better? That looks like a brain. That looks like chewing on a brain. I mean, you better not do this, but it looks kind of freaky though. Love it. Love it. I still wonder what kind of sound they used to make that. Whatever, I think it's good enough now for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, many thanks for your ongoing support. I am still blown away by all the reception of these videos. So thank you guys so much. I really hope I can make your day a bit better with all these videos. And if you guys do enjoy this content, apparently subbing the channel helps me out the most to tell the freaking YouTube algorithm that you like the stuff. Anyways, you can also dislike the video. It doesn't matter. No one does see it anymore. What a freaking weird change. I mean, yeah. Anyways, if you want to support, that's the best way to do it. But anyways, you guys hopefully have a good time. So stay safe, everyone. And have a wonderful weekend. I talk to you in the next one, and goodbye.